I had a lot of legal stuff in here, and I planned my defense and everything, and I pled not guilty like I said I was going to do, but sort of got dragged into it without being able to make my presentation. But I'm not going to complain because I think she was very fair. I offered to pay restitution, which I just did, $100, and the court cost about $150 or something like that. So between the two, I came out less than $300. It was an expensive lesson. I regret I did it now, but I will not apologize because Mr. Anderson disrespected the flag. He disrespected veterans and disrespected all Americans, and he's going to continue to fly that flag at night with no illumination. And that's what brought this whole thing on.
But some would say that you're pointing out that he's not following a rule, and you're doing that by yourself breaking the law.
Yes, it backfired. I mean, it's like road rage. It pushed me to the limit where I did an uncharacteristic-like action. And that's not like me. You know, I've tried to talk to him, but he walks away. He will not have a face-to-face discussion. And so it's like betting my head against that tree there. It's just, I know what he's like now, and he's not going to change. And it's a shame that it has to go on. I look right down the street at it every day, and nighttime I can't see it because it's that dark down there. And it's just got to the point of being frustrating.
And you were told you have to be on good behavior for 24 months. What's going to happen over the next 24 months?
I'm going to probably die this year. I've got multiple myeloma cancer, and the doctor gave me this year to live. So either I prove him wrong or I'm going to die. So life goes on one way or the other.
I mean, how has this experience been for you?
More so for my wife. She's mad as heck at me. I didn't say the bad word. You know, I've been married 53 years. She knows what I'm like. If I have a mission, I go on it. And this one just kind of got out of hand. But he's not going to change, and I've got to the point where I don't think I can change the world. So I'm just going to leave well enough alone, let bygones be bygones, and keep to myself.
Will you be going on his property again or touching any of his flags again?
I have no need to, no desire to. I want nothing to do with him or the little group of his little friends that were in court today. They're like, I don't know what to call it.
But you think the judge was fair?
I did.
No jail time?
No jail time. I told her thank you very much. You know, I'm about my business. Got my fingerprints and palm prints, and now I'm going to McDonald's to get me something to eat.
How do you think things are going to go on the block from now on the cul-de-sac?
Oh, it's been like this for years, seriously.
Yeah.
This hasn't changed much. They're a tight little group. They don't speak. I don't speak. They have picnics on the lawn. They don't invite me, which is fine. I really don't want anything to do with my neighbors, except the one to my right side there. She's staying neutral, and we've been friends for years. And I know I can count on her, and she can count on me. But beyond that, I'm sorry. It's just the way it's been. It's the way it's going to be. And I wish I could change it.
How about like with the garbage cans and some of the other issues?
He's been given a warning by the city. If they can't enforce it, it's not my job.
Yeah.
So the letter says 5 o'clock, not before. He'll put them out there at 4:30, and his quote is, "That's close enough," unquote.
But we won't be seeing you back in court again, you don't think?
No, I hope not.
Well,
I really hope.
Are you going to make complaints about anymore?
Am I going to what,
Are you
please?
going to make complaints anymore about things that they, do that you feel like are in violation, or are you just going to?
I'm just hoping the city will do their job and enforce it.
Yeah.
You know, I've just always been a sticker for rules. After 23 years in the Navy, I believe there's a reason, there's a rule, and they do it to prevent chaos. If everybody put their garbage cans, for example, on the street at noontime on pickup day, it'd look like a trash bin. But it says 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Don't fly the flag at night. Unfortunately, the law has no teeth. The law says it may be flown at night if you illuminate it, or should be flown at night with illumination. It doesn't say you can't. So he broke no laws. I did, like a dumbass. Pardon my French, but.
And you admit to taking both of those flags.
I did, and I paid him for them.
And what did you do with those flags? Can you say that again?
I retired them in a better way. I treated them in a better way than he did. I took them to the VFW for burning. That's the proper way to retire them.
And you heard the judge say to you, that's destruction of property.
It is, technically. But If you really want to get into it, the United States Supreme Court in 1990 says it's not against the law to deface a flag. I've got that all right here.
Provided it's your flag.
There you go. That's the point. I was hoping wouldn't see around that.
Okay, ultimately, what was this all about for you? Why was this something that happened in the first place? Why
Well,
the flag?
We don't get along anyway, obviously. And I read an article in the Beacon about the Bataan Death March, and all the Japanese and American troops were killed by the Japanese. And it just hit me the wrong way. Like, people have been fighting, dying for this flag for years. And now he just disrespects it. I desecrated it. He disrespects it. And that's just people. The guy was in court today. Just mentioned it's like a father to him. He's a retired Navy commander. He should know better. He's a veteran. But he could have intervened as a mediator and said, look, Mike, hear me out. Said, look, Mike, he's got a right. He's got a legitimate gripe here. I'm a veteran. They're veterans. Why not just take it down or light it up? Two different decisions to make. It wouldn't have been that hard.
But some would say, why does an adult need a mediator? Why did it need to come to that point?
Because he won't talk to me. He walks away. And I've done that 2 or 3 times to talk to him about the cans and the flag. I gave him 2 written reminders that this is the law, and he still just snubs his nose at me and everybody else. I mean, it's over. It's over. I don't even want to talk to him again, even see him if I don't have to.
Anything else you want to say?
No, just God bless America. You know. I served 23 years to say that. No regrets. But when you got non-veterans, and I'm not knocking non-veterans, you go around disrespecting veterans, and it just irks me.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate it. It was nice meeting you.